Hey, it's Rick, and what you're looking at today is the ZooGue smart case for the iPad. First off, I wanted to say thank you very much to everybody who's watching my videos and commenting on them, because if it weren't for people like you, I would never have heard of this case before. I was looking at my comments on one of my videos that I shot for another iPad case, and someone mentioned the ZooGue. I'd never heard of it before, so I looked into it, and I ended up ordering the case, and here it is. So I must say I'm very pleased with this case. I think I found a winner and some style of a case that I am going to keep for a long time to come here. So you can see that it comes in very polished packaging here. So when you open this up, you can see, and I've already taken it out, it comes with a couple of inserts here, very nicely packaged again. I won't spend too much time on that, but I will say one thing. Tim Angel, the owner and the inventor of this case, is donating $1 from every case to help children around the world with the goal of reaching $1 million. So kudos to him. Awesome job to take that step and do that with his product. So let's take a look at the case itself. This is the ZooGue smart case, and as you can see, this is real leather. And first and foremost, a lot of time you buy cases like this, they come out of the package, they smell. It doesn't smell like leather. It smells like it's been chemically treated, or it smells, you know, almost like a gasoline or a petrol. This is not the case with this. This actually smells like leather. So an observation, and I wanted to share it with you. The next thing that you're probably going to notice, and a lot of people have commented on, is the branding. Yes, it is predominant. You have like a rubber stamp here on the outside that says ZooGue Smart Case. It is black, so it blends in, and when you use this case, you're not going to see it anyway, so it's really not a big deal. Same thing goes with on the other side. This is imprinted into the leather, so you will see the branding there as well. I don't think it's a big deal, but something you might want to consider. We are going to go ahead and put the iPad in the case, and I'll walk through all of the features, and you might want to know what this is for, and I'll walk you through that as well. So the first thing you do is you're going to unstrap or unbutton this right here. That helps to keep your iPad in place. So let's put the iPad into the case itself, and it's really easy. It just slides right in. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to tell you as well, and then of course we button it here. So you just button it and it keeps it secure in place. And while I am doing that, as I mentioned, I wanted to tell you this is a really nice microfiber suede. So you can see the trail that it's leaving as I'm doing that. This is very, very soft. This part of the case is hard. You can hear that. So it's going to take some impact, and it's going to protect your iPad when it's in this case. Where your iPad slid in, same material, so it keeps it really nice and safe in the case. First things first, inside of the case, you don't lose any screen real estate at all. This whole area covers the normal black frame area of your iPad, so you are not losing real estate there. I have not seen any issue with reaching to sides of screens, doing cut and pastes, whatever it, double tapping, things like that. None at all. I mean, there's no loss in touch sensitivity or anything like that. You might next ask, what is that? That is, and you probably can't catch it on the camera, that's where the light sensor is on your iPad. So that is the cutout for the light sensor, so it doesn't mess with it. And I found that to be true. It doesn't mess with it. Let's take a look at the case cutouts. Let me go ahead and put me in screen orientation lock so that doesn't drive me crazy here. There is a cutout on this side for your volume and also for your screen orientation lock, and you can see that. And that is, as accessible as you're going to get. You've got cutouts on the bottom for both your speakers and also for the dock area here. You probably can't dock this with anything. You'd have to take it out, but no big deal there. This side is all enclosed. And then on the top, there you go for your headphones and your mic and your sleep-wake power button. The next thing I'll mention before I show you the features is the stitching. It is really nicely stitched together here. This is not cheap stitching. It's not cheap craftsmanship here. So I am impressed with that. I think it's going to last. It doesn't look cheaply done. And it doesn't feel like cheap material, to be quite frank. So first way you can use the case is simply like a book. You hold it like that. And I want to give you a comparison. It doesn't add a ton of bulk. If you look at the in-case convertible book jacket, which I have reviewed as one of my first cases, look at how this case adds bulk and look at how it bows as well. Now, if you compare this to that, it's not quite as bad. If you close it up, just to be fair here, because I had that folded back, it's actually smaller. It's not quite as big. Smaller by a hair or so. So that'll give you an idea in comparison to the Encase book jacket. But again, you can fold this back and you can use it like that. This strap is really cool. You can undo it, fold this back like this, and use this strap to attach it to the back of a car headset, or a headrest, I should say, so that you can then watch movies. And I think that is very cool because if you got kids and you want to keep them entertained in the back, that's a really nice feature to have. So that's what that does. The next thing is, remember I showed you these, right? Well, what that is for is if you flip this back, and let me go ahead and put these straps back the way they're supposed to be, and then you flip this open, you can use this to basically position it in any way, shape, or form that you want, and it stays in place. This thing is not falling. And I love that feature because, as I've mentioned with some of the other cases that do this, this will droop, this will fall. This is not the case here, so you don't have to worry about that in any way, shape, or form. So that is the ZooGue Smart Case for the iPad. It runs for $49.99 in the US, and he offers free shipping on his website. You can do shipping to international regions, and there is cost involved, so I encourage you to check out ZooGue.com for that. I think it is an excellent, excellent case if this is the style of case that you're looking for. Prior to this, I was using a Switch Easy Nude with a Hard Candy Cases bubble sleeve, and that worked well for me, but I really like this because it's kind of an all-in-one combination, and it does not add much bulk at all. So I highly recommend, if you're looking for an all-in-one combination style case that adds a lot of feature functionality, that you check out the ZooGue Smart Case at ZooGue.com. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer those for you. Take care, everybody.